Happy Friday, church family. I hope you had a great week. It's the last weekend of May and June starts on Monday. And I don't know about you, but this year has been flying by so fast and summer is right around the corner. And with that comes lots of life in the life of our church. There are so many good things that are happening over the next few months. Our ladies are getting ready to kick off their ladies learning time along with some pool parties sprinkled throughout the summer. And I know these are going to be highlights where just a great time to get together and enjoy living out those one another's, building relationships with godly friends that are going the same way we all are in our church family. It's just so special. Our teens are gearing up for a missions trip and camp weeks, which are really some fun, amazing times. Pray that God will work in their hearts. These are special times to get away, to serve together, to see how God is working in each of our lives. And these are often moments that stick with students for years to come. And even for me personally, I've got a bit of travel coming up where Jenny and I are going to go away and different things that we're doing. Calendar kind of gets filling up. I'm sure that happens to you as well. And lots of opportunities to connect and minister. One specific event that I want to highlight, especially for the ladies, is the ministry tour to Lincoln Lake that's coming up on June 13th. This is more than just a casual outing. This is really an opportunity to see the camp firsthand, to see the grounds, to learn about what makes things happen, maybe even pray and look at where our students will be this summer. Every summer through camps, retreats, and other programs, there are many opportunities for people, especially young people, to hear the gospel, grow in their faith, and make decisions that shape them for generations, for years to come. So this tour is a chance to connect with the bigger picture and to serve for a really short time up there and help them out, because we don't want to just see what God is doing, but we always want to be part of it and to be a blessing. And we'd love to have you drive up. The van's leaving at 10 a.m. that morning, so you can arrive a few minutes early and head up with the van, or if you'd prefer to drive separately, you can meet the group up there about 10:45. Either way, it should really be encouraging, worthwhile time. Sign up on the bulletin board if you plan to go, because we just want to make sure we can coordinate this well. Another big event that's coming up at the end of the summer is VBS. This is actually our first VBS in 6 years, which is kind of amazing to think about. And this is a great opportunity, huge opportunity. VBS is one of those ministries that can have a lasting impact in students. It's ways that we can connect with families in our community. And we want to intentionally do this as one of the on-ramps in our church. It's a chance where we can share truth, we can build relationships, create an environment where kids can clearly hear from God, hear about God, what He's doing for them. And so this is so exciting. And we actually ordered invite cards this week. They should be coming here shortly. And VBS is happening and we need your help. If you could step in, if you could serve, there's a sign-up sheet. Just however you can be involved. We're looking for, if you're looking for a place to serve, this is a great opportunity. We want to do this and we're going to try to do this in the evenings. And so just a heads up in there. I really encourage you to consider being part of it. Now, as we look back briefly on last Sunday, we wrapped up the series Under His Authority, where we talked about enduring authority. And the big idea was that we walked away with was that we should live boldly, faithfully, and without hindrance, just like what it says at the end of Acts 28, because we don't always see the full impact of our faithfulness in the moment. And sometimes we're just taking the next step. We're being consistent. We're doing what God has called us to do right at this moment. Even though it might feel small or even unnoticed, in reality, God uses these moments to shape the people around us, to shape us, to glorify Him. And our faithfulness today might be something that has a greater impact tomorrow. And that really sets the stage for where we're going next. This next Sunday, we're going to start a brand new series that'll lead us all the way to Christmas. Faithfulness in every generation. We will work through the rise and fall of Israel over the course of this series, and we're going to walk through 1st and 2nd Kings together. We're going to look at the patterns that We're going to look and see the patterns that play out across generations, what it looks like when people are faithful to God and what it looks like when they're not. And we'll see the impact of leadership and the importance of obedience and long-term effects on the choices that people make, not just for themselves, but for the generations that follow. And this week, we're going to begin right there in 1 Kings chapter 1, chapters 1 and 2. And this is really what happens at the end of David's reign and then sets the stage for what's moving forward. So I hope you'll be here. I hope you'll maybe have a chance to sit down and read 1 Kings chapter 1 and 2. And just kind of set your mind. And as we go through this all the way till Christmas, I pray that you'll enjoy, just like what we've enjoyed the last few months, going through living under God's authority. And here's the challenge for the week. Now, I want to hear from you. Let me know something that you've done in the last couple weeks to kind of kick off summer. Maybe this is a Memorial Day cookout. Maybe this is trade sweatshirts and thick socks for shorts and flip-flops. I saw a family in church Wednesday night. They were all wearing flip-flops. So cool. And just spend some time, communicate to me. I would love to hear. Maybe it's gardening season. You can comment in YouTube, text me, send me an email. I'd love to see some photos. How do you celebrate warm? For me, one of the big things is I stop wearing a hat and I let the bald head shine. That's how I know summer's going on. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes to watch this update. I look forward to everything that God has store in the weeks ahead, and I'm looking forward to seeing you this coming Sunday. God bless.